Folks, we're in the third inning here with one away.
Third baseman, Chris.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Ball two.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Third inning, no score to this point. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rizzo, 30 years of age. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Throw won't get him.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Steven Souza is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting it.
So coming to the plate, Luis Torrens. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A Ball and a strike. Torrens stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes now. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Chris Paddock. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled away. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And another foul ball. Caratini, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Hit on the ground out to short. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready for another chance? Greg Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at Bryant. He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now, Nico Horner. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Nico Horner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it. So striding in, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Machado.
And it's fouled away. Machado has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 misses up and in.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And there are two away now.
The center fielder.
Settling in now, Trent Grisham. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Hit hard. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jurickson Profar is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayward giving chase. And the Friars are into the hit column. Grisham is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 44, Anthony.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, Steven Souza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Up high, 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batter.
In now, Victor Caratini. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Craig Stammen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Craig Stammen.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Second and third, 2 away. Hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 1.
Number 30.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. .261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hosmer sends it out to center field. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Greg.
So stepping in, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15.
At the plate, Nico Horner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Pomeranz into the windup. First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Fouled away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard, but foul. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hit high and deep to right center. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
Cubs are
gentlemen,
down in order,
please join
but they
for the
lead it
traditional
4-1.
Seventh inning stretch.
Here's Manny Machado now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. Brian Dozier at the plate. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brian Dozier becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jose Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Castillo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Steven Souza. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Souza going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Still only 1 out in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Greg Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 4-3. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Jason Hayward now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is skied out toward right. Myers is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopper to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1, but they hang.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Switching defensively for the Cubs. Now playing second base, number 13, David Bodie. Now pitching for
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manny Machado becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
What a swing right there, picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. The 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Yolmer Sanchez is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Pham is there, and he has it for the out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Liner towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 4. Trevor McGill comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Trevor McGill.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luis Torrens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. Juan Lagares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres. Number 7.
And it's fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still all square at 4 apiece. Andres Munoz takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the 2nd out. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. This game's all tied at 4. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Greg Garcia, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Hayward is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 11 innings in the books now. Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chicago. Number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To third. Taken in by Machado. And there are two away now.
The batter number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Still one run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And Oliver Perez will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 39.
Bottom of the 12th inning now. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
The 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in to try it again, Jurickson Profar has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Emilio Pagan takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 14, Emilio Pagan. Now playing first.
13th inning ready to begin, and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, catcher, Victor.
Digging in, Victor Caratini. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready once again, Luis Torrens, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Will Myers becomes out number 2 this inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave one. Score remains tied at 4. Kirby Yates is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. New inning set to get underway, and now the Cubs pitcher, Oliver Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Now batting, Yolmer Sanchez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly.
And he is tagged out here. Javier Baez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Souza on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Brian Dozier. And if you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Perez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Padres down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. The next Cub up, Yolmer Sanchez.
The second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Back goes Grisham. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
I'm set with the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Pitch on the way. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Two and one, here it is. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
In now, Steven Souza. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Cubs are on top, 5-4. Kyle Ryan gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Kyle Ryan.
Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Trent Grisham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Francisco Mejia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Francisco Mejia.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
So striding forward now, Luis Torrens. Last time through was a base hit. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. San Diego down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks at the top of the 15th were enough to decide it. And they hang on for that nice road win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Oliver Perez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kyle Ryan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago